Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me today for a quick video on the results of some group breaks that I did over the course of this past year. This mail's been sitting there for a while, but a little bit behind on mail, so trying to catch up today. And these were breaks done by the one and only Diamond Princess. Here's a great note that she sent along with the cards. Hello Shoebox, thank you so much for your amazing support. You're an incredible friend and I cannot thank you enough for everything. I'm looking forward to the next exciting three-way pack battle. They are so much fun. Diamond Princess. So I'm a Patreon of Diamond Princess. I know Patreon is not for everyone. She's actually the only person that I'm a Patreon member of. Don't knock anyone in their approach to the hobby, and there are many different ways to enjoy the hobby. And her channel and being a Patreon of Diamond Princesses is one of the many ways that I enjoy the hobby. It's about the cost of a cup of coffee per month. And you get access to really great deals on all kinds of vintage across, all the sports and non-sports, and just top-notch service in opening the cards, packaging the cards, trading them, and sharing them with other members of her Patreon. And it's really just been a blast. So a couple of these are going to be smaller. Looks like I have 3 different packages here. The first one is from an Upper Deck Hockey Blaster Series 2 that I did late this past summer. You can see the little included card here. And in this case, there was only one card that I asked to have shipped to me. And it was this Jordan Eberle Dazzlers insert because I think it's my very first Seattle Kraken card of any sort. So definitely wanted to add that one into the shiny portion of my hockey collection to represent that new franchise, and was excited to pull that. And the rest of the cards I actually sent off to a couple buddies. So one of the cool things that Diamond Princess does, you can, hold cards or trade them or send them to other Patreon members when you pull them. And at the time that I did this blaster, my buddy Sean over at Sean Stuff was working on the Upper Deck flagship set. And I knew he would probably need a lot of the cards that were pulled from my blaster. I didn't really have an interest in the base cards. I'm not working on that set. I'm trying to condense and save space around here. So just asked Diamond Princess if she could send all those cards to Sean instead, and she added them to his pile. And then the Young Guns card that I pulled was a Minnesota Wild Young Guns card, and asked her if she could send that to my buddy Peeps, which was done as well. So great way to share some cardboard among friends and get a really nice Kraken card for my own collection as well. So very happy how that turned out. Here's another one that I had done even later in the summer. This was a Topps Chrome blaster, but it's like the 25th, or not 25th, but it's the platinum anniversary set. That's like the throwback to the 1952 release. And I did a shout out to Joe over at Four Soft Corners when I had this blaster open. I know that brought some new viewers over to Joe's channel, and he was appreciative of that. So that's another very cool thing, is being able to do a shout out when you have a product opened. And then here is the contents of that break, which is really nicely packaged up here. So we have one that contains the base cards that I pulled, and a lot of these, I'm not building this set, but I just wanted to kind of get a little representation of them in my collection. There's a Corey Seager. Unfortunately, I just sent a package off to Pepino Man like a week ago, so I'll have to put that in his stack for next time. Rivera, Bunning, some Hall of Famers here. Nice Bob Gibson. These are really beautiful looking cards. I did talk in an episode about how the refractors I thought were a little bit flat and could have benefited from some etching. But I do think this is a really great release, and I can see why it was, as popular as it was. Future Hall of Famer there, CC Sabathia, Roberto Alomar. I love chromium and I love vintage. And so mixing those two things together, while it may seem wrong to some, great Phil Rizzuto there. It's right up my alley, and I just enjoy this release a lot. There's a really cool Phil Niekro. Heard an interesting story that I had not known about him before, but in his final win as a major league pitcher, which ended up being his 300th career win, he refused to throw the knuckleball for the first 8+ innings that he was known for, and survived just on his fastball, almost like a challenge to himself to see if he could win a game without the knuckler. In the end, he resorted to the knuckler in the 9th to get the W, but I thought that was an interesting story. Here's a great Ted Williams. Love the image chosen for this base card. So this one is going to go up on a stand for sure. Really nice Teddy ball game there. Lance Lynn, Brandon Crawford, Justice Sheffield, and then we close it out with another Red Sox card. I will hang on to this one as well, the great Wade Boggs. So pretty cool run of base there. I have a separate package here that has the refractors and rookies in this blaster. And we've got Braxton Garrett, the rookie that everybody wants for the Miami Marlins. Looks like a prism refractor. Got a Luis Campusano. I know my buddy Brian at Walkenbach is a fan of him, so I'll probably put that in his stack. Send your way eventually, Brian. Here's an Andre Scrub, the appropriately named Andre Scrub. No offense to the man. Jackie Bradley Jr., who I remember fondly from his many years with the Boston Red Sox, one of the great center fielders as far as defense goes that I've seen with my own two eyes in person over the years. Got a Joey Lucchesi for the Mets. Pretty plain looking card there. I do like the refractor effect. Blake Taylor. This was like an Astros hot box, I guess. There's a Blake Taylor rookie as well. Ashton Goudeau for the Orioles. And again, many of these will make their way into trade and giveaway stacks. Here's a Casey Mize rookie. Shout out to Lisa Z. Tyson Miller, rookie for the Cubs. Ryan Mountcastle, that's a nice one for the Orioles. Great smiling portrait shot there. Got Nate Pearson for Toronto. Jake Woodford, another rookie card. And then we close out with a Ke'Bryan Hayes. He kind of seemed to disappear off the radar as the season went on, at least from my standpoint. Maybe I just don't do a good enough job keeping track of the Pirates or young rookie players. And then I have this package here that just has 2 hits in it. I think there was a 3rd hit that I gave away to somebody that was in the live stream because it just wasn't a fit for my collection. But I did bring home this Anthony Santander, some kind of a wave refractor there for Baltimore. Have a few different Orioles fans that I trade with, so that one will find a good home. And then have this beautiful David Wright with the Mets. It's like a blue prism type refractor. Don't think this one is numbered or anything, but nice looking card there. And as with the Orioles, I have quite a few Mets fans that I know in the hobby. So these will be likely be repurposed in the trade box and sent to a new home where they'll be appreciated more than they would in my collection. And then lastly, this is kind of a cool one. This was on back in May. I believe someone did a video and shouted me out. So let me just open this up. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's the other way around. So I did a video and did a shout out. But this was for Patrick's Baseball Cards and TTMs here on YouTube. And if I recall, I kind of picked just a random smattering of different baseball packs to be opened here. I mean, this was going back a few months now, so forgive me if my memory's a little bit off, but let's take a look at what I got. So this is some base cards. This first envelope that came out of it. So opened some Donruss. There's a nice Trevor Hoffman throwback. I'm not going to read off every one of these, but we got some Hall of Famers on those retro Donruss. World Series champion again, Alex Bregman. I think I did maybe just like a pack or two of a bunch of random packs, just kind of a variety rip. Was that Diamond Kings, Jose Ramirez. He had another great season this year. Of course, Bryce Harper. Love that shot with the bandana there, the Philly bandana. And then we've got some Big League. Freddie Freeman is apparently like an Alex Bregman hot break here. Chris Bryant. Really enjoy the Big League set since its inception. There's another Jose Ramirez. So we got a couple of guys who seem to be, I seem to be a magnet for pulling out of these packs. I got some let's do another, got another base one here. Looks like some opening day. Pack or two of that. And I'm sure most of you have seen these a million times by now, so I'm kind of going quick through these in the interest of time, but nice big stack of opening day. Really just populating my trade box here. I'm going to have a lot of good material to wheel and deal after this. Got a nice farewell card there for Ryan Braun. Some Topps Chrome. I think I did just one pack of that, but there's a nice Miggy. Got a Mark Anthony card there from Allen and Ginter Chrome, and then really beautiful Roy Campanella. This was one of my favorite cards from that break, if I recall, and just a gorgeous looking throwback Campy there. Got just a couple more. I know we're hitting the 10-minute mark, so I'll try to speed it up here. Here are some rookies that came out of all the random packs. So Tariq Skubal And Isaac Paredes, a couple of Tigers rookies there. Looks like I can get a stack going for Lisa Z here pretty easily. We got some rookies out of Big League, rookies out of opening day, Gavin Lux. And then we've got some Donruss rated rookies as well. Vidal Brujan, Reed Detmers, and Trevor Lawrence, Allen and Ginter Chrome in a suit. It's an interesting card there. You make a little room and move this stack back here. Here's one with inserts and parallels. So in the Topps Chrome pack that I opened, pulled this Nick Solak Future Stars. Got a Cabrian Hayes out of Big League, like some kind of gallery or illustrated card. Nice Albert Pujols parallel, orange there. A wanted Juan Soto. That's going to make its way into my Juan Soto Z folio. And we'll put that one up in the background. That's a fun insert set. I was happy to see one of those come out of my Big League pack. I got a Joey Bart, which is a nice orange rookie card parallel that kind of matches the Giants nicely. I have a Giants fan in mind that I'll send that one off to. Texas Rangers, ballpark at Arlington, opening day shot there. And then we have one for the Twins as well, Target Field. So I'll probably send that one off to Peeps, along with some of these other cards. Got a Javi Baez signing for the fans here. I love this Spring Has Sprung insert set out of opening day. Nice mascot card here of Clark. Nolan Arenado. Got a Mondo nickname throwback here of Bryce Harper. I like the shot from behind here. You can't really tell that that's an unlicensed card as much. Got Mrs. Met. That's pretty awesome. Then a nice rainbow foil, blue rainbow out of opening day. These are gorgeous every year. We got a Paul DeJong here, or DeJong. Omar Narvaez, excuse me, for Milwaukee. Brandon Lowe. Another Vidal Brujan. This is some kind of a red rainbow foil, so that's a nice rated rookie there. Got a Adolis Garcia trending for the Rangers. And then a nice shiny Shohei here that came out of the Topps Chrome pack. He had another great year, and I love this 86 design Shohei. So almost down to the end here. We got one more little envelope left. This one includes PC cards, mini cards, and hits. So we've got this Kike Hernandez for Boston out of Donruss. Got a nice Rafi Devers base card out of Big League. I do have a Z folio of Devers going, so that one will find a nice home in there. Got an Erod, who of course moved to the Tigers for the 2022 season. And I got this Bob Gibson mini out of Allen and Ginter Chrome. So that's got a nice refractor to it. I don't know if all the minis are refractors like this, but either way, that is a gorgeous card. I love the foil work and the Allen and Ginter nameplate down there at the bottom. Just really, really looks nice. And then we close it out with this one, which I was happy to pull in my Topps Chrome Blaster. But it's a nice team color matching Anthony Rizzo. Beautiful blue refractor for the Cubs. Just looks gorgeous. And that is numbered out of 150, as the blue refractors are most years. So Rizzo, not a guy that I collect heavily, but I do enjoy the team color match. And that will make a really, really nice addition to my shiny baseball card Z folio. So that is a wrap. As you can see, tons of good stuff that came in here in this delivery from Diamond Princess. Just awesome job that she does over there. Really, really appreciate it. And likewise, I consider you a friend, and really glad that I've been able to meet you on the YouTube platform here. Keep up the great work and everything you do. And to everyone else, appreciate you stopping by to check out the haul. And I will certainly be back in the near future with some more sports card content. Until then, take care and enjoy the hobby.